hello everyone, we are at Copenhagen Airport. My name is Peter. I am flying down today from Copenhagen to Frankfurt on Lufthansa's flight at 12 o'clock to catch a connection flight tomorrow morning to Chennai in India. Today I will fly business class. And I am very excited to see what Lufthansa's business class is for this very short flight from Copenhagen to Frankfurt. It's only 1.5 hours, but let's see what they are gonna give us. So I'm now through security. It took about 1 minute, and you enter directly into the tax-free shop as you do in many airports. I don't like that because it takes time to get through. On the other time today I have time and I will go and try one of their lovely perfumes. So let's go and check out what the Copenhagen lounge is. Lufthansa is part of Star Alliance, and so is the local carrier SAS. So we are going to the SAS Business Lounge and to check out what it's like today. So now I'm standing in front of the lounge and haven't been here for some while since I lost my SAS Gold card because I wasn't traveling so much with them. But I remember it as a very nice place with fireplace, small nice snacks, and let's gonna check it out. The SAS Lounge is exactly as I remember it. It's a very cozy place. You find a fireplace in the corner, television, a lot of seats here. Today it's a little bit busy but not overcrowded, and of course the buffet. Let's gonna check out what they have for us. So they offer us coffee, snacks, and they are now carrying in a small buffet for lunch. Well, you can have soup, wine, beer, but here in the business class lounge they do not offer booze. If you want booze you need the gold card. However, it's early morning and I am just gonna grab a water. And why not add that with a small espresso? I'm gonna save my appetite for the flight down from Frankfurt today. As well, they offer a selection of newspaper, magazines. Actually, I'm wrong. The newspapers, they're gone, but all kind of Nordic Scandinavian magazines you can grab here, and even some international magazines like Time and so on. Our flight is parked on gate B5. It's an Airbus 319-100, and let's see what that's gonna bring us. The flight will leave in about 20 minutes down for Frankfurt. Its flight number today is LH827. So this is today's flight for Frankfurt. It's an Airbus 319, and they're right now loading our luggages and preparing for us to go on board. Flight will leave in 20 minutes. By the way, this is my first flight video. I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm excited. So I'm going through the gate here out to the flight.
And fragile items of hand luggage under the seat in front of you, except from the circulation. Now the emergency exit doors.
The difference between economy and business is that you here get a free space seat. So the middle seat will always be reserved, and you can put your small things here, belongings and stuff. And obviously they don't fill it up as much as they do back in the economy. So I'm well seated here, and 5 minutes to take off. The flight is pretty full today, but even though they don't fill up so much here in business class, and that is absolutely a nice little detail for us. So you get a little more space. I have no one next to me, and a nice elderly couple is sitting over there. Today I'm sitting on 1F. It's actually one of my favorite seats because I then have the view out of the window, and on the other hand I have full space, so if I want to move around a little I can do so. I have space for the emergency folder, but also here's the tray table. It's actually very, very practical. You take it up like this and fold it out, but I'll show you a little later because before takeoff they do not like me to do so. So I think soon geht's das los, wie man sagt in German, and so soon it will go on. So I think very soon we are taking off. Going out to the runway, so we are now about ready for takeoff. One of the big differences between those Star Alliance flights and Ryanair cheap flights are, of course, they have a connection network, but also that you get a little bit service here. finally, when you're flying Frankfurt, you can't find any cheap flights from Copenhagen or any low-cost airlines. The reason for that is that they have some kind of... so, some people might ask, why do you fly?
Ladies and gentlemen, you will find a life jacket under every seat. If instructed to do so by the crew, pull the life jacket over your head.
People might ask, why do you
strap
fly
around your chest and attach it to the front.
expensive flight when you have
Then
cheap
pull the
flights
strap
down
tight.
in Europe? I think the comfort is better. And when it comes to Frankfurt as your destination, you rarely can't find any low-cost airlines. So, we're actually sitting here enjoying the business class, and I love that. So now the engine
außerdem noch einmal der Hinweis, dass dieser Flug ein Sicherheitsausflug ist. Wenn ihr gleich das Kabinenlicht ausschalten, eine Leselampe finden Sie bei Bedarf über Ihrem Sitz und da während des Fluges jederzeit unerwartet Turbulenz.
So as you might hear, we are now on the runway. The engines get this funny noise, a little more, I don't know, but have a look here. It's Copenhagen. When we are taking off now for Frankfurt, I think we will be airborne in about 10 to 15 seconds. This runway will take us directly over the sea. So in a few seconds you can see the sea Øresund, and opposite you will find Sweden. So we are leaving Copenhagen, and you can see this long bridge down there in a little while maybe, and then we will turn right here and straight down for Frankfurt. The little island you see down there is called Saltholm, I think, and there are living 1 or 2 farmers. And down there we find this Dutch sailing boat from the last century. I'm gonna have a good lunch here, I hope, a bit of dessert, coffee, but let's see what the bring us. It's gonna be a nice surprise, I hope. So I also have the button here so I can lay down my seat a little bit if I like, but I don't want to do that because behind me is a nice guy sitting as well. The reason to fly business class could be when you're tall as me. I'm 1 meter 93. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how much that is in feet, but anyway, how much space do they give you? I have an imagination that a lot of people think in business class you get a lot of space. I'm sitting on row 1F and I have no one in front of me, but let's have a look. So this is the leg space I actually get. I think it's about 60 centimeters. And it's not so much. When you're tall like me, there's some kind of wall here, and I can't put my feet below that, so it's comfortable, but not amazing. However, I shouldn't complain because I have 2 free seats next to me, so that gives me place, and I can of course turn like this. So now I got my meal plate or little snack here. So I get some cold roast beef, I got some cheese, I got a nice dessert which looks like a pudding or something, this bread, and for that I will have one of those beer they serve here without alcohol. I don't like drinking so much when I'm flying because it brings me sometimes a headache, so I always stay on the safe side. But guys, they have everything here. You can get wine, sparkling wine, drinks, Bloody Mary, or whatever you like here. A nice detail is my table here. I can pull back and forward, so that gives me space. Now they bring back the trolley here with drinks. One thing which is very important is how are the bathrooms. Let's check it out. Here on business class, it seems rather nice and clean. And out here they have their little kitchen where they prepare their food. I just ordered myself another glass of water because I want to be fresh and no alcohol for me when I'm flying. Well, that's a personal choice as it is now. Sometimes I change my mind, so I'm not a fanatic, but I like to get to my destination fresh and not too tired. And today Frankfurt is actually my destination, and tomorrow morning I have a flight for Chennai at 10:50. Chennai is in India, and it will be a 10-hour flight, I will make you a separate YouTube video which you can watch how business class from Frankfurt to Chennai is gonna be. However, I will stay tonight at Frankfurt Airport at the Hilton, which is built, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. And I will make you a little guide how to find the hotel, and we will film a little from the rooms and the check-in area, and I will give you my update in a star from 1 to 5 how I like the Hilton at Frankfurt Airport. So follow me on YouTube and see you. Time is running and I can feel we are going down a little now. I think we've only been airborne something like 40 minutes, and this flight is really short, but very convenient, very comfortable, and the food was not big but tasty. So why fly at lunchtime? If it's possible for you, I would always recommend you to fly outside the rush hours. Rush hour are of course the morning between 6 and 9 o'clock, and then afternoon 5 to 7, 8 o'clock. So if you fly midday, you avoid all the rush, and as I told you earlier, time through security came to less than 1 minute for me today. That eliminates the stress a little by traveling, because it is stress to travel. Why is it stress? Because you have to remember your passport, you have to look after your belongings, going to another destination, you might be nervous, you sleep in a different bed than you want at home, and so on. So always, whenever possible, travel at a comfortable time. Morning flights, my God, I hate them. So one reason that I like to fly at midday is I avoid the morning rush and I don't have to get up so early. I don't like getting up early in the morning, do you? 4 or 5 o'clock to reach the airport and all that stress that involves. No, lunchtime is much better because the security, as you saw, was only less than 1 minute. In the morning, this can easily be, even with fast track, 10 to 15 minutes. So, evening flights, I don't like so much either, because I'm a little tired. So midday, I love traveling. And stress. What is it about stress and traveling? Oh, you have to look after your belongings, and you also have to remember your passport, your money. So down here, Germany, nice and sunny, and let's see. The captain told us we could see Frankfurt City in a little while. Captain was right. Down here we are over Frankfurt City, which I believe is the closest we get in Europe to something looking like the New York. However, sorry guys in the States, I know this is not very impressive for you, but for us here in Europe, we are not used to those skyscrapers. Only here in Frankfurt and maybe Paris, the Défense area, you will find those kind of tall buildings. In a short while, which will be a few minutes from now, we will be reaching Frankfurt Airport. We're just passing over the motorway. I think it's the A5 or A7, going the whole way through Germany down to Switzerland, up to Denmark in the very north.
Die Parkposition erreicht haben und die Anstartzeichen über ihn ausgeschaltet wurden. Kapitän Weiß und die gesamte Besatzung danken, dass die Lufthansa und die Allianz für den Flug nach Frankfurt gewählt haben. Wir wünschen Ihnen noch einen schönen verbleibenden Tag hier im Rhein-Main-Gebiet und gegebenenfalls auch noch eine sichere und angenehme Weiterreise zu Ihrem endgültigen Ziel. Lufthansa 020 nach Hamburg. Hier ist das neue Gate A13.
1 hour and 10 after leaving Copenhagen, we are nearly at the Terminal A, and we are parking at A11 very soon. Over there you see Airbus A380, the biggest airline for passengers in the world. Thank you, bye bye.
Goodbye.
So, I'm now on the ground in Frankfurt on this flight. Let's go down and see where to find the luggages, because I decided to check them in. Not because I have so much, but I like to travel light whenever possible. So it's very simple just to follow the baggage claim. And I think we have a very short walk here from our gate. In about 2 to 3 minutes we will be down there, and let's see if luggages are there. I always found that exciting. Now you know you're in Germany when the first thing you see is a nice M4 Coupe BMW at the airport. And did I miss something? Did I walk too long? I don't see any baggage claim here, so maybe I go back a little. So I think we have to go this way instead. So let's go to the screen here and see where we find our luggages. It should be at belt number 8 today. So I found my luggage band, and now I have to wait a little bit, which is absolutely okay because time is now 1:30 and this is the time we should land, and I'm already down here at the luggage area. It's always exciting. Is your bag coming? Has it gone lost somewhere? But since I was a little kid, I always was a little afraid would my bag show. So we will see today if the bag is there. If not, it's not very important. It's only some few personal things and clothes and so on I put in that bag. But again, I like to travel light and not to carry anything, so that makes my life and day easier. And suddenly I see my 2 bags coming here, and I will just pick them up and to say, so the bags are here, and I think it's time to say thank you for following me the whole way from Copenhagen to Frankfurt, and hope to see you tomorrow when I'm flying from Frankfurt over to India, to Chennai. On one thing you might be curious, how many stars will this flight today get? I ranked them from 1 to 5. 1 star is very poor, 5 stars is excellent, and a little more. So we were on time, which gives 1 or 2 stars. Service was good. The flight was nice and clean. Meal was okay, but not too big, not too much to eat. However, I give it a total of 4.5 stars. To reach 5 stars, you really have to do something excellent, and that little extra you didn't expect. So 4.5 stars for this flight from Copenhagen to Frankfurt today on Lufthansa business class. Bye bye, and thank you for following me.